Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches, which are happening on Monday, September 20th, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. And if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. Kansas City has been below average all season on the mound, as the Royals are 22nd in team ERA at 4.69, 26th in WHIP at 1.40, and opposing hitters are averaging .253 at the plate against Royals pitching, which is also 22nd. Mike Minor is leading Kansas City in victories with 810 strikeouts with 149. As of the time of publication of this article, the Kansas City Royals had not yet announced a starting pitcher for the opening game of their series on Monday versus Cleveland. Our first betting advice is to pick Cleveland Indians. Triston McKenzie takes the ball for the Indians and makes his 23rd appearance and 22nd start of the season in this contest. He comes in 5-6 with a 4.28 ERA, a 1.061 WHIP, 50 walks and 127 strikeouts over 109.1 innings of work this season. McKenzie earned the win in his last start, which came Tuesday on the road in the first game of a doubleheader against the Twins. He threw 6 innings, allowing 1 run on 3 hits with 1 walk and 7 strikeouts in a 3-1 Indians victory. Pitching at home this season, McKenzie is 1-2 with a 4.04 ERA, a 1.041 WHIP, 24 walks and 59 strikeouts over 49 innings in 10 appearances, 9 starts. McKenzie makes his 7th career appearance, 6th start, against the Royals in this contest. He comes in 3-0 with a 1.38 ERA, a 0.735 WHIP, 11 walks and 38 strikeouts over 32.2 innings of work. This marks his 15th career appearance and 12th start at Progressive Field. McKenzie is 2-2 with a 3.66 ERA, a 0.922 WHIP, 26 walks and 82 strikeouts over 64 innings of work in those outings. Our second betting advice is to pick under. Chicago White Sox vs Detroit Tigers. Carlos Rodon gets the start for the White Sox on Monday. Rodon is one of the best pitchers in the AL. He is 12-5 with an ERA of 2.38 in 22 starts. Rodon missed his last start but was outstanding his last time out, beating the Red Sox 4-3. The left-hander gave up 1 run on 3 hits in 5 innings with 7 strikeouts and 1 walk. The White Sox are 5th in team ERA and 6th in team WHIP. Offensively, they are 7th in runs scored, 19th in home runs, and 5th in team batting average. Our first betting advice is to pick White Sox minus 1.5. The Tigers have been a great team to gamble on with a record of 85-64 against the spread, while being up a big amount on the money line after entering the year with low expectations. Overs are 64 to 79.6 for the Tigers, with 5 of their last 6 games going under the betting total. The White Sox wrapped up the division a long time ago and hold a double-digit game lead in the AL Central. They are pretty much locked into the 3rd seed as they're probably not catching the Rays or Astros. The Sox improved to 85-64 with a 7-2 win over Texas on Sunday. Lucas Giolito got the win to improve to 10-9. Luis Garcia and Jose Abreu each had 2 hits and 2 RBIs, while Yasmani Grandal hit a homer. The White Sox lead the AL West by 11 games. Detroit has generally been a serviceable offense since the end of a horrendous April, averaging 4.32 runs per game with a 0.707 team ops overall. The Tigers' pitching staff is slightly below average with a 4.37 collective ERA, including a mark of 4.21 from a promising rotation. Our second betting advice is to pick under 9. Quick reminder, Bovada is an online sportsbook and casino established in 2011. The platform offers betting on all major sport and horse racing leagues. It has slots, table games, blackjack, and a variety of other casino games. All of the major US leagues are available for betting, including the NFL, NBA, NHL, MLB, and PGA. In addition, Bovada allows wagers on esports, Olympic events, soccer, cricket, boxing, cycling, and many more competitions. Join Bovada now using our link down below and get access to all sorts of premium sport welcome bonuses after signing up and making your first deposit. Washington Nationals vs Miami Marlins. Washington hasn't named a starter for Monday night's game, yet are still -120 favorites. Eric Fed is up in the rotation, but has been sporadic lately. Fed struck out 10 Marlins, giving up just 1 error on August 24, but then gave 13 error over his next 4 outings. Fed once again met Miami last Tuesday and was great yet again with 1 error allowed over 5.0 IP. Fed should get the nod at least sometime this series, as he's posted a 1.04 ERA in 3 starts versus the Marlins in 21. Our first betting advice is to pick Miami Marlins. The Marlins have lofty expectations for Jazz Chisholm Jr., who hasn't quite delivered. The 23-year-old second baseman is only hitting .251 with 15 homers, along with 46 RBIs and a .729 OPS. Chisholm is hitting .278 with 4 RBIs against the Nationals this season. Marlins top hitter Jesus Aguilar is out for the season, along with third baseman Brian Anderson. When the Nationals look back on their 2021 campaign, they'll realize that their offense really isn't indicative of a last-place team. Washington is 4th in the majors in Team BA, .259, and 5th in OPS, .754, but of course that didn't lead to a lot of wins this season, 61-88. The Nats are still a dangerous team to bet against with Josh Bell, .545 OBP, and Juan Soto, .500, reaching base a ton over the past week, but that has still led to just a 2-4 record over that span. Miami is scoring an average of only 3.93 runs, pegging them down at 28th overall. The pitching staff has tallied a stellar 3.87 team ERA, good for 9th in the bigs. Our second betting advice is to pick under. Pittsburgh Pirates vs Cincinnati Reds. Dylan Peters has not pitched enough to factor into the percentile rankings on his baseball savant page. He has a career 8.3 barrel percentage, 89.9 mph exit velocity, 34.1 sweet spot percentage, and 41.7 hard hit percentage. Peters throws 4 different pitches: changeup, fastball, sinker, curveball, and his changeup has been hit the most as it has a .346 batting average with a .462 slugging percentage. It will be interesting to see how he attacks here facing this lineup for a second consecutive start. Our first betting advice is to pick Cincinnati Reds -1.5. All season long, the Reds have had one of the most feared lineups in baseball. They still rank 9th in runs per game, batting average, and hits per game, while ranking 8th in home runs per game. Nick Castellanos has been their best player all season, but the Reds are in desperate need of him to step up. Our second betting advice is to pick over 9. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.